bring our bags now, so. No.
You can sit where, everybody's sitting here.
No, we look at the group name.
They're just ReadersTheatre.
This one's like, this is theirs, but I might have had this from her.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's just from her. I just want to make sure this is right.
Yes, the
Okay.
ReadersTheatre, yeah.
I just,
So
we only have
helpful.
one.
Right.
Yeah. For the best you guys have.
All right. You all set? Are you feel ready? Okay. Yep. Okay. All right.
The Duke of Athens has decided that he will wed with pomp and with reveling. A group of workmen, led by Peter Quince the carpenter, has decided to perform a play for the celebration. This is an excerpt from Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare. Is all our committee here? Here is a scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit to plan our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day. At night. It's the most lamentable comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe. And so as I call you, Dick Bottom the Weaver. Ready? Name what parts I am for Pyramus, and proceed. You, Dick Bottom, are set down for the part of Pyramus. What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant? A lover who kills himself most gallantly for love. That lasts some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, I'm doing it. Let the audience look to their eyes, for I'll move storms of my chief humor, Mr. Tyrant. Francis, I could play Hercules really, or part of Terracadon, to make all split. The raging rocks with shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus's car shall shine from afar, and make him laugh the foolish face. Francis, Francis blues the bells mender. Here, Peter Quince. You must take Thisbe on you. What is Thisbe? A wandering knight? It is the lady that Pyramus must love. Nay, Faith, let me not play woman. I have a beard coming. You shall play the mask, and speak as small as you will. And I may have my face. Let me play Thisbe's part too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe, ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, but Thisbe dear and lady dear. No, no. You must play Pyramus and play you, Thisbe. Robin Starkling the tailor. Here, Peter Quince. You, Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker. Nervous once. You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, the lion's part, and I hope here is play fitted. Have you the lion's part written? Pray you for me, give it me, for I am slow of study. You shall do exact war, for it is nothing but roaring. Let me play the lion's part too. All words to any man's heart, good to hear me. And you should do it too terribly, you would frighten ladies. I grant you all words gentle as any sucking dove. You can play no part but for Pyramus. But for Pyramus is a lovely, gentleman-like man. Here are your parts, and I entreat you to con them. But tomorrow night, and meet by the palace wood, by moonlight, there we rehearse. I pray you, fail me not. And so they adjourned for the evening. The next night, they all assembled in the wood to rehearse. What a marvelous, convenient place for a rehearsal. Peter Quince, there are things in this coming up will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which ladies cannot abide. I believe you must leave the killing out. Not a whit. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that Pyramus is not indeed killed. For better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, bottom of the week. This will put them out of fear. Well, we will have such a prologue. Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion? You ought to consider, a lion among ladies is a dreadful thing. Therefore, another prologue must tell you he's not a lion. Nay, half his face may be seen in the lion's neck. He must speak, setting thus, but in the same defect. Fair ladies, I entreat you not to fear. If you think I came as a lion, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are, and Della had told him that he expected to join me.
And it shall be so. But there's moonlight. For Pumas and Thisbe meets by moonlight.
Why then you may leave the casement open, and the moon may shine through the casement.
Aye. Or else one must come in with a lantern, a bush of thorn, and says he wants to present the person of moonshine. Then we must have a wall. For Pumas and Thisbe talk through a chink of wall. You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and have some plaster to sanctify wall. He shall hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall pierce with his spirit.
Then all's well. Come, Pumas, begin. Thisbe, stand forth.
Oh, Thisbe, the flowers of odious savors.
Odors.
Odors, savors sweet. Set up thy breath, my dear Thisbe dear.
A most rainy Pyramus, most lily body hue, as true as fox, that yet will not retire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at meetings too. Minus two, man. You must not speak there yet. You answer to Pyramus, all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter your cues past. It is never tired. The rehearsal is interrupted, not again resumed. The wedding night arrives, and the master of ceremonies has announced the play. There's a flourish of trumpets, and the prologue enters. Gentles, can't you wonder at the show? We'll wander on, till truth make all things plain. This man, Pyramus, if you would know, this beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man, lime rough cast, doth present wool, that vile wool which did these lovers sunder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presents of moonshine, the grisly beast by which name like a night did the trusty Thisbe to the fright. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wool, and lover swain large discourse while we here remain. I, one to snout by name, present a wall, and such wall as I would have you think that had in it a cranny hole, or chink, for which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often, very secretly.
Oh, neither whichever the day is not. I fear that this promise is forgot. Yes, I know I forgot.
The word is forgot.
Is forgot. And thou, O wall, stay there. And thou, O wall, stay there. Oh sweet, oh lovely wall, stay there. That stands between your father's crimes and mine. Show me thy chink to blink through blind eye. Thanks, courteous wall, to shield thee well for this. What see I? That Thisbe do I see.
Oh, wall, full of things thou heard my fair Pyramus in thee.
I see a voice, now lie to the chink. To spy, I hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe,
My love, there's my love, I think.
oh kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's wall, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou end Ninny's
Ninus.
Ninus to me straight away?
Tie, I come without delay. Thus have I, wall, my pot skirt so, and being done, thus will let us go. You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor may perchance both quake and tremble here. When lion ruffing, wildest rage doth more than know that I, one snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion stand.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I man in the moon. This foliage, my foliage, and this fog, my dog.
This is all Ninny's tune.
Ninus!
This is all Ninus tune. Where is my love?
What dreadful dole is there? Thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood? Since lion vow hath here devoured my dear, outsword and wound the heart of Pyramus. Thus I die, thus.
I fight. Now die! Die! Die!
Asleep, my love, what dead, my dove? Come, trusty son, come away, my rustling room, and farewell, friends, thus Disney ends. Adieu! Adieu! Adieu!